So welcome to the class, students. So today we'll be learning. Today we'll be learning about the scanning networks. Okay, so that is a module 3. Okay, so let's see what is there in this module. Okay, so these are the module objectives. So let's see what are the objectives of the modules. Okay, so understanding network scanning concept. So what we will be there, it will be there inside this. So understanding network scanning concept, understanding various scanning tools, understanding various host discovery and port scanning techniques, understanding OS discovery. OS means operating system. Understanding various techniques to scan beyond IDS, that is intrusion detection system, and firewall. Firewall is nothing but it is a program, or it can be like any software which provide the security, which provide the security to the company, or you can say the company's system. Okay, and another what is the objective is there, that is a drawing network diagrams. So these things you will be learning in this module. Okay, so let's see to the module flow. Okay, so this is the module flow. So first thing is network scanning concept, second is scanning tools. So like how will be scanning tools will be there to scan the networks or websites. Okay, and host discovery is there. So what kind of host is there, what kind of host is there. Okay, so with the help of scanning tools we'll be able to find the host. Okay, and port and services discovery. So what kind of ports are there and what kind of services are running on those ports. Okay, and fifth is a OS discovery, that is a banner grabbing, and fingerprinting. So OS fingerprinting is nothing but finding the information about the operating system which is running on our target. Okay, and sixth is there, that is scanning beyond IDS and firewall, and seventh is draw network diagram. So let's see on the module module flow on the networking scanning concepts. Okay, so overview of network scanning. Okay, so let's see what is it. Network scanning refers to a set of procedures used to identify host, ports, and services in a network. Okay, so it is nothing but identifying the host, ports, and services which is present in a target, or you can say in a network. And scanning and network scanning is one of the component of intelligence gathering, which can be used by an attacker to create a profile of a target organization. Like if what is saying means, if you gather the information about the target, like you can create the same thing. So you can create a fake profile similar to the company or an organization. Okay, and in the right side you can see these are the some protocol is happening, and something is they something the attacker is getting the information. As you can see here, network scanning process. So how does it works means, what attacker do means, attackers send a TCP or IP probes. Okay, it sends some kind of packets with the help of tools. Okay, with the help of tools, attackers send the packets to the to the particular target. So what does it do means, it will give the information back to the attacker. It is like if port is open, and what kind of things they are using. So attack this kind of network, gets the network information. Okay, so objectives of network scanning. Okay, so what are the objectives are there, let's see. To discover live host IP addresses and open ports of live hosts. Okay, host is nothing but targets, or you can say one network, or also you can say one system, on which any website or anything is, or any software is running. Okay, you can say that like that also. Okay, and to discover operating system and system architecture. So like you will be getting like which kind of operating system they are using, like Linux, Windows, FreeBSD, another, like a lot of things are there. Okay. And system architecture, like what are the things they are using. Okay. Okay, these things also you can fingerprint with some kind of tools which we'll be using in the further slides. Okay. To discover services, and another is to discover services running on host. To discover vulnerability in live host. Vulnerability is nothing but is the like a weakness of the target. Okay. So let's see on the next slide. TCP communication flags. Data contained in the packet should be processed immediately. Okay, so that is a urgent. So that we will, like, it is like urg is there. There are some kind of bits are there, or you can say these are some kind of protocols are there in the, like, when we communicate with the client or server. Like what kind of packets will be there. So these are the packets, as we can say here. So let's see what are the packets are there, and what is the, like, how does they, like, perform while doing the our scanning to the networks, or any website. Okay. Or website or server. Okay. So let's see. So that is a what is urgent. Okay, that is a urg. So data contains in the packet should be processed immediately, so that is urgent. Okay. And another thing you can see, there will be no further transmission. So that is a fin. That is a short form is a fin, and full is finish. And reset a connection, that is rst, and that is like a reset. And what is push? That is, so PSH sends all buffered data immediately. Okay. And act acknowledgement, the receipt of a packet. Okay. And what is syn? Synchronize. So that means synchronize. Initiates a connection between host. Okay. So these things will, you have to, like, remember, like, if you want to understand how does this thing work, like how what kind of request you send to the from client to server, and how does they reply, or how does they response. Then, like, we will be like learning about this thing, how does the connection works, and how does TCP connection works in the next slide. Okay. And these are the, like, standard TCP communication are controlled by flags. So these are the flags we use. Okay. Or we can say, we can see these are the packets. Okay, these are the packets. We can say that these are packets also. Okay. In the TCP packet headers. Okay. So this is standard TCP communication are controlled by the flags in the TCP packet header. So these are the things, like, are there to, like, when the communication works between the client and server. Okay. So let's see the TCP IP communication. So TCP IP communication, like, we have like a three-way handshake is there. Okay. So let's see in the as you can see in the left side, TCP session establishment. So that is a three-way handshake. Okay. So we have, like, we'll be learning how does communication works. Okay, between the client and server. So Bill is the client and Sheila is the server. Okay. So first, what it will do for the what client will do. So, like, it will say, hi Sheila. Okay. Are you available or not? So once, like, client give the request to the Sheila. Okay. So again, what Sheila response means, it will respond like a three-way handshake. So, like, it will say like, I am available here. So Sheila will say, I am available here to Bill. So that is a client. Okay. So again, what it will be doing, like, so what is three-way handshake means, like, again what Bill will do. That is, I would like to talk with you, Sheila, on port 21. Are you open? So what thing is going on, that is a sign packet is going on, and sequence 10 is going on. Okay. So like it is asking, Bill is asking to Sheila that I would like to talk with you, Sheila, on port 21. Are you open? So what Sheila will reply, uh, okay, let's talk, Bill. I am open on port 21. Okay. So Sheila also is giving also is giving, like response to client. Okay. So client is our Bill, and it is also giving some kind of packets. Okay. So it is like, it is giving in the response, like these are some kind of packets, which Bill is receiving from the Sheila. Okay. And again, what Bill is saying means, okay, okay, thanks, Sheila. Okay. So like again it is giving some response to server. Okay. So let's see in the right side, that is TCP session termination. Okay. Here what we'll be doing means, like uh, uh, if they, like if something transfer is happened means, so it is a communication between the client and server. So what Bill is doing here, and again it's like, it is doing the same thing, like asking to Sheila, are you available or not? And again Sheila is like, giving the response to Bill. So that is like, I'm available. So what again what Bill is doing here, so Bill again is giving some kind of packets to the server with the help of tools. Okay. So it is asking, I am done with the data transfer. Okay. It is the client is saying to the Sheila that I am done with the data transfer. So again Sheila, again Sheila is replying to Bill that, okay, I received your termination request. So termination is nothing but, quitting. Like if client has done the everything, like if client is done the with his work or her work, then again, right, it will be like, sending, like I have done with my work. Then again, like Sheila is replying the same thing, same, like, okay, I received your termination request, with the, like, it is also giving some kind of packets here. And okay, and I have received all the data that you have sent to me. Okay. Then again what Bill is doing, okay, thanks, Sheila, like, like this kind of, communication happened in the TCP or IP communication. These things only, it will happen in the TCP. Okay. So these are the, communication between, like, how does the communication between uh, client and server happens. Okay. With the help of tools, like, with the help of packets we are sending to the from client to server, and again the server is replying with the some kind of package to us. So like, this thing, like before we have studied here, like how does these packets work and what is the meaning of that. So same thing is happening here, and the same thing, the communication is happening here. Okay. You can see like the same thing here. Okay. So next is scanning tools. Okay. Scanning tools. So next model flow is another, we will be learning, like how does scanning tools works, and what are the scanning tools are there to scan. Okay. To scan the network. So scanning tools. Okay. So first tool we will be using, that is Nmap. Okay. Nmap. Network administrators can use Nmap for uh, introing a network, managing services, upgrade schedules, and monitoring host or service uptime. Like we can see the a lot of information with the help of this tool. Okay. Attacker use Nmap to extract information such as live host on the network, open port services. Is nothing but, like, application name and version. Okay. Like what kind of services are running on the particular ports, and what are the version of those services. Okay. And types of packets filter, firewalls are there or not in the network. as well as operating system and version used, like what kind of operating system they are using and what is the version of that operating system. So with the help of an nmap tool, you can find a lot of information about your target. Okay, so let's do this in the practical way. uh, let's do this in the practical way, like okay. Mhm. Okay, so let's open the nmap. So how we can open the nmap? So nmap is present in the kernel system. Okay, so I like my target will be Google. Let's just for the just for the example, like I'm practicing on the Google. So let's see how let's see how much. Let's see how many things we can find about the Google. Okay, so google.com. So this is example I'm taking here. So let's find first. We have to if you want to find the IP address of a particular website, then what you have to do means just you have to type ping. Okay, and type the that website without http or subdomain. Even though if you type the subdomain also, then also you will get the result. Okay, so I'm just giving the this command to find the IP address of Google. Okay, so let's see, we have got IP address of Google, that is here. Copy. Okay, so how we can use the nmap? So I'll just typing the nmap. Okay, and there are a lot of options are there. You can see a lot of options are there. Okay, if you want to gather the lot of information about the target, there are a lot of options are there in the nmap. Okay, so v stands for the capital V stands for print version number. Okay, and the small v stand for increase verbosity level. Okay, I mean, like if you use this option, like your output will be it will be very very good compared to all other scanning. Okay, so what we have to do means like I'll be like finding the information about Google. Okay, so first I wanted to search about what are the ports and OS discover like host is there, and what kind of operating system they are using. Okay, and what kind of port services are there. So at a time I'll be doing everything. Okay, so first we have to do means first we have to type the nmap, then we have to give the target. Okay, so our target was the that we have copied we have copied the IP address, right? So we will be pasting here the same thing. Okay, paste clipboard or selection, anything you can use. So we have pasted the target. So target, that is our Google. Okay, so what we have to do means we want to we want to search a lot of information. So how we can do all those things in a in one option. So that is option A. So option A will be it will give a lot of information about your target in one shot. Okay, I think that option A is not here. uh, Option is not here. Okay, but you can see the a lot of options what we can use in the nmap. Okay, so how where you can see means here if you open this link, you can see a lot of options. Okay, and how you can do this. Okay, so I'll be using the minus a with this, that is capital A, and I want to print the version of the services. Okay, that I will be using I will be using the capital V. So that is and if I want to if I want to see the firewalls, is it is there or not, like, and what kind of things they are using. So what I'll be using means minus capital T and 4. So if you hit enter, let's see what kind of result you will be getting. Okay, just hit enter. About to find the information about the google.com. Okay, so we have got this IP. we'll copy this IP, and we will be using the Nmap here. So what we like, if we want to find a lot of information in one shot, then I will be using minus capital A, and that what is capital P and small n. So it is like, if our target is using some kind of firewalls, so it will try to bypass that firewall, and it will give the information. Okay, so that for that purpose we are using this PN. Okay, and again we will be pasting the IP address of Google. Okay, so that we have copied from here. Okay, so I'll just paste it here, then I just hit enter. Okay, so let's wait how like let's wait for our result, and we'll be seeing a lot of information about our target, so that is our Google. So it is taking a little bit time to scan the network, and definitely it will provide some information. Okay, so as you can see here, there are a lot of information is here about our target. So that was Google. Okay, so we can see here there are like ports are there, and status of the port, that is open or not, and what kind of services they are using, that is like, on port 80, this the HTTP service is running on, and the version of the HTTP is GWS. Okay, so you can see a lot of information about these things. Okay, and you can see like, what is the status, like you're getting 200. Okay, okay, so that is actually HTTP code is there, like there are a lot of codes are there. Okay, which provide the information about a particular page, so that that page is open or not, like if anything is happened to that. Okay, so you can see a lot of information here. Okay, you can see the cookies they are using, and what is the main domain here. Okay, and they are like, the path is secured. Also, a lot of information is present about the Google. If you try these kind of methods, like, it will show like, method not allowed. So these are things we will be learning in the advance of ethical hacking. Like if someone like, interested in that course, they can also involve to learn more about hacking, and how we use them, and like how we can do a lot of things. Okay, So we can see here the port 443 is there, and and a lot of like version also we can see here that is open, and and again they are using the service version, that is GWS. Okay, and HTTPS and SSL for that so that is service name. Okay, so a lot of information is there about your target. Okay, you can see next service fingerprinting submit individually. Okay, so you can see here what kind of the system they are using. So that is system is uh, that is 86 and 64 PC, that is Linux. So Linux system they are using. Okay, and a lot of information is here about the target page. Okay, and let's see down. Okay, so for uh, it is not, it is not possible to find the proper information, but they are running on the Linux system. We can say here, we can see here. Okay, and maybe they are running on the VMware player. Okay, maybe it is maybe possibility is there. Okay, but it is not 100% accurate. And we can see another addresses is there. This address is belongs to this domain. Okay, so you can see a lot of information here. Okay, and that is a routing time also is there. Okay, and that is ms, that is like ms means milliseconds. And how much time is taking, how much time is it took. Okay, from, so this is me. Okay, this is me. This is the server, this is the server. So I'm just doing the uh, I'm just doing the scanning from client of, we can say that this is me, and this is a server. So we are finding information about the server with the help of Nmap tool. Okay, so let's see next, let's see in the next slides. Okay, and another scanning tool is there, that is a Metasploit. Okay, this also it also provide a lot of information about the target. But I recommend you always just use the Nmap. Okay, just use the Nmap, because it will take, but because Metasploit will take a little bit more time that compared to Nmap. Okay, so it will be like easy for you. Okay, so a lot of tools are there, that is Unicorn, Solar Wind Port Scanner. Okay, a lot of tools are there, and that can be used to scan the network. Okay, and Metasploit. So let's see what is first. Let me introduce you what is Metasploit. Okay, so Metasploit is an open source project that provides the infrastructure, content, and tools to perform penetration test and extensive security auditing. Okay, so it is nothing but it is also scanning the network and gathering the information about the target. Okay, and tool is there, that is Netscan Tools Pro. Okay, so what does it do? What does it do means Netscan Tools Pro assist attacker in automatically or manually listing IP address like version 4 and version 6, host name, domain name, and URLs. Okay, so this also it will also able to find the a lot of information about the target. Okay, and it will scan a lot of information. Okay, on the target. So this was the example of the of the Metasploit. Okay, so how does how the things are there, and what are the modules we can use in the Metasploit. Okay, so a lot of things are there, and what kind of methods, port scanning methods we can use here to find the information about our target. Okay, and this was the example of the Metasploit, and this is the example of the Netscan Tools Pro. Okay, so you can see, like, they have given some target here. So that start with the, like, if you see here, like, 5 is there in the end, and here 20 is there. So like there's a different between, there's a different about 15 target. Okay. So like, how many 15 target will be there in the between, so it will scan everything. Okay. Like these things you can perform in the nmap also, the same thing like it will happen. Okay. Just for the example purpose, like I'm showing this thing. Okay. And another tool is there, that is zenmap. That zenmap is nothing but, it is same like a nmap only. Okay. So but this thing is in the, graphical way. Like, first you have to just type your target, and you have to select the options. Okay. And after that, if you scan everything automatically, it will come here, and it will show you a lot of information about your target. Okay. This zenmap, like, you can do in the zenmap, you can, I think it is available for windows also. You can try with this thing also. Okay. And whatever the target is here, right, you can find any website, and with the help of ping you can find the IP address of that website, and you can, after that, once you apply that IP address, or you can directly put the website here. And once you select the options here from the profile, after that you will be able to find a lot of information about your target. Okay. So here also, like, they have given the example here, like nmap p minus p is used for ports. Okay. So how many ports they're scanning from one port to 65,535 ports. Okay. And again, t minus t for option they are using. And minus capital A, that is like, to find everything in one shot. And minus v they are using for verbosity. And like, again, after that, they are giving the target IP address. Okay. If you do the same thing in the nmap also, you will be able to find a lot of information about your target. Okay. So we was here. Okay. So there are tools are there, not only for the like PC, but few tools are there for mobile also. Okay. So these tools are there for like scanning tools for mobiles. Okay. So you can see, like, there's a tool like IP scanner, Fing, and network scanner. Okay. These things you can get from the internet. Okay. If you search on the Google IP scanner for mobile, then we have to download that application. And like, after that, if you provide the IP address, or target domain, then you will be able to find the information. Okay. The same thing you can do here and here in the Fing and network scanner also. Okay. You can see here, like, if you see here means, like, they are finding information about the target. Okay. You can see here this thing. Okay. That is a network scanning tool, scanner. And let's move to the next slides. So that is like host discovery. So host discovery, like, um, host discovery techniques. Host discovery techniques are used to identify the active and live system in the network. Okay. Like, you will be finding the active and live system in the network. Okay. So that is host discovery. And there are some kind of, methods are there, like ARP ping scan, UDP scan, ICMP ping scan. A lot of information, like, scanning tools are there. Okay. So we was here, like, about to host discovery. Okay. And we can see a lot of, scanning methods are there, which will help us to, like, find the information about target in a different manners. Okay. So let's see. That is these are the, ARP ping scan and UDP ping scan is we can see, like, these are the popular things are there, like, like we will be using all the time. Okay. So let's see what is there. Okay. So ARP ping scan. Attackers send ARP request probes to target host and an ARP response indicate that that the host is active. Okay, so here you can see the attacker is sending the ARP request, and again the target is replying that he is the host is active. Okay, and let's see what are the options are there for ARP ping scan, and how we will be doing in the let. So now I will be doing this thing in the Zenmap only. Okay, so let me see if it is available in the Linux system. Okay, um, so I don't think so it is available. Zenmap. Okay, Zenmap is not there, but don't worry, we can do the same thing in the Nmap. Okay, so we have to see the options properly. So we have to see the options properly. Sorry for the inconvenience because something has happened to my Bluetooth connection. Okay, so I hope so you are like I'm audible to everyone. Okay, so let's see how we can do the ARP ping scan. So if you see here, if you see here, like they are the command is nmap, then minus sn, then pr. Okay, so pr, so pr is the ARP scanning only. Okay, so as you can see, the r is there, no, here r is there, right? That is ARP scanning. Okay, so that for that purpose, like we are using this r option here. So we will doing the same thing in the nmap. Okay, so let's go to the our Linux system. Let me zoom little bit. I'll be typing the nmap here. So there was some option like minus s n in small, and capital was there p and r. So what is our target? Target our is Google. So I'll just type the same. So what it is saying means host is up. So host is alive. Okay. So that was the method. That was the method to find the host is alive or not. Okay. So host is alive. So it is giving the result that is host is up. Okay. So next method is UDP ping scan. Okay, attackers send UDP packets to target host, and a response, and a UDP response indicates that is our host is active. Okay, so let's see how we can do in the UDP. Okay, so same thing is there, but we instead of R we have to change the U here for UDP scan. So again we will be just changing the U here. It is capital U, and just hit enter. So it will find the result. So again it is saying this thing is blocking the request. So whatever the packets we are sending to the Google, so Google is blocking the request. Okay, so what we have to do means we have to try with the minus capital PN. So it will, it will try to bypass that thing. So again we got to know that our host is up. Okay, same thing we have done in the practical way. Okay, same things happened. Okay, so let's go to next. So it is the same, how does UDP things works. Okay, so there's another tool is there for Windows. Okay, this tool, if you go to the Google, and if you type the Angry IP Scanner, then you will be able to download this tool from the Google. And if after that you have to give some, you have to give the IP range, IP range if you give the IP range, like for the example here, if you see the example here, wait a second. If you see the example here, we have this IP address. Okay, so what we have to change here, we have to change like 205 is there. That is the exact IP of the Google is there. But what we have to do there means we can do the we can do this here like 205 first we have to give, and after that end range like from and 2 is there, no, we have to give this here 205 and 206, we give the IP range, and like after that we will select the option. Okay, so once we start, so it will also give the a lot of information about your target. Okay, so that's it for this session. Okay, so we will be learning in the next slides like what are ports and services discovery is there. Already I have done this thing. Already I have done this thing. Okay, but we will doing only the theory how these things works. Okay, before only we have done the port and service discovery already. Okay, and even I have done this thing also, OS discovery, and I'll try to gather the banner. Okay, so we will see in the next session. Thank you all. Thank you all to listening for listening my class. Okay, thank you.